everyone, I'm Sarah of Rich Textures Crochet, and today we're going to learn how to crochet this beautiful open shell stitch. As you can see, it's a very light and airy, lacy crochet stitch pattern, but it's quite simple to work. It's the same on both sides, and you can let me know how you would use this stitch in the comments down below. Today for this tutorial, I'm going to be using the paint box yarn, cotton aran, as well as a 5mm crochet hook. You can find links to both of these items in the description of this video. As well, there you'll find a direct link to the free written pattern, which is on my blog at richtexturescrochet.com. Thank you so much for joining me for this stitch tutorial. While you're here, I invite you to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and don't forget to take a look around. Our stitch today is worked in rows. You're going to start by working a slip knot, and then by working a foundation chain, and your foundation chain needs to have a multiple of 7 plus 5 stitches. So today I'm going to chain a total of 26. Once you have your foundation chain worked, you're going to begin by working a double crochet into the 5th chain from your hook. So count in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into that 5th chain, work a double crochet. Now the skipped chains there at the beginning count as 1 double crochet stitch and a chain 1. So they'll be treated as such. You're then going to chain 4, skip the next 6 chains, and then into the next stitch you're going to work a double crochet, chain 3, and a double crochet all into that same space, into that same stitch. Chain 4, skip 6, and into the next stitch work a double crochet, chain 3, and double crochet. You're going to repeat that all the way across to the final 6 chains. Then into the final 6 chains you're going to chain 4, skip 6, and then, sorry, it's the final 7 chains. So chain 4, skip the next 6, and then into that final chain, work a double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet into that final stitch. And that brings you to the end of your row 1. For row 2, you're going to chain 3, which counts as a stitch, and turn your work. Next, you're going to work 3 double crochet stitches all into that chain 1 space. So into that first chain 1 space, work 3 double crochet. Next, single crochet into the next chain 4 space, and then into the next chain 3 space, work 7 double crochet. Three, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You're going to repeat that all the way across. Single crochet into the next chain 4 space, followed by 7 double crochets into the next chain 3 space. Repeat it all the way across. When you come to your final V-stitch and chain 4, you're going to single crochet into that chain 4, work 3 double crochets into the final chain 1 space, and 1 double crochet into the top of what would have been the chain 3, so into your 3rd chain of your starting chain. And that brings you to the end of your row 2. For row 3, you're going to chain 4, which counts as a double crochet stitch in a chain 1, and turn your work. Next, double crochet into that same stitch, into the 1st stitch. Next, chain 4, and then double crochet, chain 3, and double crochet into the 4th stitch of your set of 7 there. So you're going to skip the next 3 double crochets, skip the next single crochet, and then into the 4th stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, work a double crochet, chain 3, and double crochet. You're going to repeat that all the way across. Chain 4, and then into that 4th stitch of that set of 7 down below, work a double crochet, chain 3, and double crochet. When you come to the end of your row, you will chain 4, and then into your final stitch, into the top of the chain 3, work a double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet stitch. And that brings you to the end of your row 3. At the end of your row 3, you can chain 3 and turn your work. And now for the rest of the pattern, you're simply going to repeat your rows 2 and 3 for as long as you would like. So to go back to your row 2, you're going to chain 3, then work 3 double crochets into your chain 1 space, a single crochet in the chain 4, followed by 7 double crochets into the chain 3 space, and so forth. And then to work your row 3, which is the row that we just worked. That's all there is to working this open shell stitch. Thank you so much for joining me. Once again, take a look around, and I look forward to seeing you again next Sunday for another free stitch tutorial. Until then, happy crocheting. Bye.